Hello, this is Becky, and today I'm going to take a few minutes of your time and do a quick overview of the Carriernet Dashboard and kind of show you around the menus and the different things that you will be able to do inside there. Keep in mind, this is just a quick overview. I'm not going to be going through steps on how to do things such as how to send your invoices in for funding. Those will be separate videos. This is just an overview. So let's get started. When you log in, this is the page you're going to see. It'll just say Carriernet Dashboard, and you've got three buttons here: Credit Check, Funding Requests, and Manage Growth. Those are the same as the menus up on the top. You'll notice there's a Credit Checks menu, there's Invoice Funding, and the Manager Growth is TMS. And I'm going to start with credit checks. We all know how important credit checks are. We encourage you to do credit checks on all of your loads to ensure that you are not taking a risky load and your chances of getting paid will be a lot higher. So you'll be able to do credit checks right from the credit check menu. If you click on Invoice Funding, there's quite a few things under here. So we have two columns. One says Invoice Funding and one says Reports. The Invoice Funding section is where you're going to be when you are going to send your invoices in for funding. So if you want to send an invoice in, you would use the new funding request. If you do bulk updates, meaning lots and lots and lots of volume, you would have an option for bulk upload. Not everyone will have that. It just depends if you have bulk invoices. Next, you'll see funding request history. This will show you your past invoices that you've sent in. Again, credit checks, because it's important, so you can access it there as well. And your customer list, meaning who is getting billed for that load. Over here, we've got reports, and we've got quite a few reports in here, and we keep adding to them. So there's the factor billing report, which would be a report you can generate showing what you've sent over to be factored in the amounts. The factor cash receipt activity report. Now this is for payments that we've received from debtors. So we've sent the bill out and we've collected the payment back. If you need to look any of that up or run a report, you could do it from there. Factor aging report is going to be your accounts receivable aging report, which shows you what you have outstanding and how long it's been outstanding, so you can get on top of those riskier invoices that may be hitting that 60, 70 day mark. Below that, factor ineligible report. If you need to know what you have considered ineligible, meaning missing paperwork, maybe the paperwork couldn't be read, different things like that, that report will show you what you have classified as ineligible. Settlement reports. This is your daily report that you get when you send your invoices in. It shows you your reserve, if you have a reserve. Shows you what you have outstanding, what came in, what you sent in, all of that. And then below that, your yearly summary reports. Those would be your final year-end report that you use for taxes. So that's kind of what's under Invoice Funding. TMS is basically a way for you to enter your actual loads in. It's a transportation management system where you can enter in your origins and your destinations and find your revenue per mile, movement tracking reports. At this point, you're assigning drivers, tractors, trailers, things like that. You do have access to that. And if you want more information on it, let us know. And the last menu item is documents. So built into the dashboard, you have your own document management system. As you're uploading those invoices over to Carriernet, we're storing those out in the cloud for you so you can access your documents anytime you need to. So as you're sending information over to Carriernet, you're building up your document management on your dashboard. And you are free to use this document management to upload anything that you want. It doesn't have to be just invoices and paperwork that you send over to Carriernet. For example, if you wanted to upload insurance documents or licensing documents, IFTA tax reports, things like that, you are free to go ahead and utilize the document management as you see fit. And then the last thing I want to touch on here is in the upper right-hand corner, it has a company name. If you have access to more than one company, For example, let's say that you're a dispatcher and you actually dispatch for 5 companies, so you need to be able to get into 5 different companies. You can actually click on the company name up here in the upper right hand corner, hit Manage Companies, and it'll show you which companies you have access to. So in this example, I have access to 2 companies. So if I want to switch to the other company, I would just click on Use Company for that particular company. So that's how you can switch between if you have more than one company. And that's the basics of the dashboard. We encourage you to use it. It will make your life easier. Credit checks will help ensure that you get proper payment. The invoice funding will get you funded as fast as possible. And your document management, like I said, feel free to take advantage of that service. And TMS, if you would like more information on how the TMS can work for you, let us know at support@carriernet.com. Thank you.